Mr. Tamaki, environmental research institutes and NGOs have stated that we already are using natural resources almost twice the amount that growth can bear. As an expert of finance and international economy, how do you see the role of bioeconomy? Is it primarily a new opportunity for maintaining the economic growth, or should policymakers have other goals as well?
Timo, thank you for a very difficult question. Since the financial and economic crisis happened 5 years ago, world economy, particularly advanced economy, suffered from very sluggish growth. So they are now seeking a new source of growth. And bioeconomy, of course, depending upon the definition of it, but bioeconomy or environmentally related economy is one of the important source of future growth. The answer is yes.
Okay, what about these politicians? Should they offer also other goals beside this?
Of course, other kind of source of growth. First of all, politicians have to recognize the future growth have to be inclusive, not just on a growth, but also it should be equal and embracing the poor people or weak people. So we need some coherence within the society. And also, as I said, we have to look for a new source of growth. For example, we have to seek more knowledge-based growth to seek higher level of standards, higher standard of living. Bioeconomy may be as a part of that kind of knowledge-based economy.
Okay, thank you. Is degrowth measured by GDP a possible scenario for any national economy, or could it be even goal for some future?
Traditionally, we have been measuring the growth and level of standard of living by per capita GDP. And we define, for example, the poverty, the concept of poverty as a per capita income, for example, $1 per day or $2 per day. But GDP is a quite important indicator of our measurement of growth, but it doesn't talk everything. We need a new set of indicators to measure more comprehensively a kind of, say in English, well-being, in French, bien-être of people's life. For that purpose, many institutions, including OECD and the United Nations, are exploring a new set of indicators. For example, here, environment, and education, quality of education, safety, community, the connection within the community, and psychological happiness. Those kind of indicators should be also discussed in forging out new economic policy. So we should, of course, we shouldn't abandon the GDP measurement, but we need some supplemental indicators to understand how people live and how our economic policy could increase their happiness, well-being.
Okay. How do you find the roles of politicians, industry, and private citizens together with NGOs in taking responsibility of bioeconomy and future development?
Yeah. For politicians, once I provided an environmental review for a country, the political leader said, we have to carefully read this report and try to persuade people that environmental protection is not a cost. This is an investment for the future. That kind of mindset, to establish that kind of mindset is a responsibility of politicians first. And also politicians should encourage policymakers to make full use of, policy instruments to attain their goal of environmental protections. Industry has to be responsible in undertaking their business. Of course, they have to be mindful of the quality of environment in the surrounding area, but also the, for example, the use of materials or exploitation of natural resources. In every aspect of their business activities, they have to be responsible for the society. And NGO, of course, we are talking about global environment or national environment, but I would say NGOs' activities supplement the policymakers' discussion and the national implementation of environmental policy by providing more local eyes or local dimension of implementing environmental protection.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Tamaki.